What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Let's put this engine in. Alright, first thing we got to do is chop off this bolt so our DSM motor mount will fit on here. Alright, we got that cut off and I grinded it down nice and smooth. So now you can see the DSM motor mount. I'll go right on there. The only thing I'm noticing that I don't like here is how much play is in there. You know, there's like an extra 1/8 inch of play. So I think I might, later on I'm going to come up with some kind of sleeve or something to slide in there to fill in that gap so there's not so much play. But for right now, it will serve its purpose. So now we can bolt up this transmission. I went ahead off camera, I took off everything on the front here, basically the exhaust manifold, turbo, took out the power steering bracket here and the AC pump bracket down here. Pretty much took everything off the front here just so it's not in the way when we're trying to get it in, and little bit of less weight to deal with. So we'll get this bolted up and then we can start dropping her in there. Alright, the engine and transmission are bolted together, ready to go in. Obviously I didn't put a clutch or a flywheel in here. Right now it's just test fitting purposes. Later on I'll put a new flywheel and clutch and everything in there. And this thing is leaking gear oil everywhere. Yeah, I guess when it was sitting flat it was fine, but once because this engine's kind of leaning, once I connected it, it decided it wanted to leak all the gear oil everywhere. sometimes it sucks doing everything yourself. Could have used a little bit of help. If you saw me with the jack, I had to actually jack up the car, take out these big jack stands, and put in these tiny jack stands to lower the front of the car enough so that I could get the engine over the front here, because the hoist wouldn't go up high enough to get over the front. So had to deal with that obstacle, and we got it in here, but had another obstacle. I had to take this tensioner off because it kept hitting all right here. It wasn't allowing me to swing in here, but took that off, got it mostly in here. But we still got a problem. I don't know if you can tell, the engine's not straight. The transmission side needs to go back more, but I can't, because if you see down there, we're running into the subframe there. There's a better view, so you can see right there the edge of the transmission is hitting that tab on that cross member. So that's what is holding us up there. I'm gonna have to chop that off before I could push this back any farther. So I already knew that this front cross member has to be cut out, but I was hoping it only needed to be cut out for the transfer case, so we would still be able to fit the engine and everything with the transmission. But apparently it needs to be cut out for the transmission as well, because we're hitting right here where it pokes out there, but we're also hitting right in here. So that got me thinking though. Let's go over and take a look at the GSX parts car. So here in the GSX, you can see on this front cross member here, it's already notched out for the transfer case, but it's also got this big notch out over here where I think our transmission would just slide right in there. And if we swap these front cross members, we won't have to chop anything out, hopefully. I mean, you know, we'll see when we get the transfer case if it'll fit into that opening there. But yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do, is just swap these cross members, and you know, at least we know the transmission should fit in here, so we'll be able to continue with putting that engine in. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to end this one. Swapping these subframes is going to be quite a bit of work, so I'll put that in the next video, which you can check out right there. And if you haven't seen the previous video in this build, you can hit that link up here. And if you're enjoying the videos, maybe hit that subscribe down here. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you on the next one.